Hello, thank you everyone for tuning into my YouTube channel today. I thought I would give you a little bit of an update how I'm feeling after the last Lupron shot and the medicine I'm taking, side effects, just kind of life in general. I also thought I would go over a little bit on the toll that it can take on a marriage and kind of what's going on with our relationship with that. So some of the side effects for Lupron is depression. I have been so sad, so depressed, and I know I've touched on that a little bit before. I feel like this month it has not been as bad as the previous month, and I think I'm just trying to cope and deal with that better. And I think it helps that I have my husband's support and he understands how frustrated I am even just with myself because of my emotions, and I feel like I can't control them and I just kind of feel like it's out of whack. So I think it definitely helps having his support and then us being able to openly talk about everything that's going through my mind, even if it's just crazy thoughts. He listens and he'll talk to me and he doesn't just blow me off like I'm crazy or it's out there, you know? So one side effect that I have noticed is, obviously your body chemistry is changing, so there's gonna be different side effects. My BO, my body odor, has changed drastically. It's quite weird. Obviously, I don't like it. I've tried using natural deodorants like the Stink Bug and a few other brands. Within 2 hours after showering and put this on, I can already smell myself again, so that's a no-go. I've also tried my usual clinical strength. That'll last maybe 4 hours, and then I feel like I can smell myself, armpit smelling again, so that's a no-go. So I started trying to use my husband's good Old Spice deodorant, and that definitely helped more. I think it was only lasting about 6 hours, and I just felt like I could smell my armpits, and I just can't stand having BO. So I feel like I can just smell myself all the time, and I hate it. So I went and got this one, which is men's deodorant, but it doesn't smell manly, just kind of a fresh scent. And this has worked the best. I can use this if I'm not doing much, it'll last all day. If I'm out and about, walking, working out, whatever, I have to put it on twice. But that's better than the alternatives that I've been using that haven't been working, but for a few hours. So there's one crazy side effect. If you want to hear something funny, because I feel like I can smell myself all the time, so I had my husband smell my arm one day. I was like, just smell me, do I stink? He said I didn't stink, but I was like, I can smell myself, so I'll either shower again and put more deodorant on or just put more deodorant on. It's really crazy, but I guess it's to be expected given that we're changing, my hormones. So mood swings is a definite side effect of the Lupron shot. I've talked to a few other gals who it was just torturous when they've taken it, and I can't even imagine taking it for multiple months. I'm lucky I only have to do it twice. I can't imagine for 6 months or a year what it would just do to your mind. There was one day I was just having a bad day. We went to the store and I was trying to talk to an associate because they had messed up on one of our orders. And they fixed it for us. It was no problem. But we left, and my husband, he always tries to help me be a better person. And he's like, you could have taken it a little easier, said it a little better. The way you came off, it was kind of mean, and you were blaming everything on the gal when it wasn't all necessarily her fault. I know he was just trying to be helpful, giving me some constructive criticism, and usually I'll take it. Sometimes I'm like, whatever. But this day I lost it. I was just sad, couldn't stop crying. My brain felt like it was misfiring and I felt like I was all over the place. And I even I told my husband, I was like, I feel like I should be go to the hospital and get on medicine or something, because I can't control what my brain is doing, and I just feel like it's misfiring, and I just felt so crazy. It was a horrible feeling, and I don't want to feel like that again. It messes with your mind. For those of you that follow me on like TikTok or Instagram, I posted a couple of videos. There was one day that I was crying because somebody had said something to me on, oh, try this, maybe it'll help you get pregnant and stay pregnant. It's like the worst thing to hear that, especially I went to a place of a business, was trying to talk to them about some future stuff, and this was my first time meeting him, and for him to say that remark, I couldn't stop crying, and it just, put me in a depressed state for the rest of the day. And like my husband said, maybe he didn't mean anything bad by it. He didn't even know what an embryo was, so try to take that into account. But once my brain hears something like that, or once I feel something, I feel like it's really hard to get out of that emotional state right now. It's just insane how the medicine really does mess with your head. When you change your hormones, you are changing everything. And I just want to bring awareness to that for people to know, because we can't always control everything. And I know some people say, oh, you can control it. Oh, you just have positive thoughts. Oh, just do this, which is great. And I've tried, believe me, but I feel like once I'm there, I can't get out of it. It's hard. So that day, my husband called me when he was leaving work. He said, are you okay? I'll usually, yeah, I'm fine, yeah. But I just straight, no, I'm not okay. And he said, okay. So he stayed on the phone with me for like 5 minutes during his drive home, just complete silence, just being there until he got home. So I said I'd let him go and see him when he got home. I was laying in bed, trying to take a little nap, wash the feelings away. And when he got home, it was the best feeling ever. He didn't say a word, just went to the room, curled up in the bed with me, and just snuggled with me. And we actually fell asleep, took a little nap, woke up, and I was better. So that support is, that's my rock. He's my rock. I don't know what I would do without that kind of support. As far as like our marriage and what's going on kind of with us through these treatments, it's really hard to explain, but I feel like it's brought us closer together. We've always had a great marriage. I never thought I would have that kind of a relationship, but I've had people tell me, and we have friends tell us all the time, that they envy us and they envy our relationship and our marriage, and they want to find a spouse like that, or they hope that one day they'll have a marriage like that. I never thought that would be us, and it's humbling to hear that, I love that we have that kind of a marriage and relationship that people can look up to. And we're not perfect, nobody is, don't get me wrong, but I can say we do have a really good and healthy marriage, and we do talk about our problems, or we talk about what's going on. And I can't remember the last time we don't yell at each other. It's just not in our relationship. We just don't have to. We can talk about things. Sometimes I shut down. That's my big problem, is I'll just shut down. But he'll give me a minute, and then kind of when I'm calmed down, he'll, say, are you all right? You ready to talk? So we've always had a really great marriage, but through everything that we've been through, it's definitely brought us closer. But I feel like this last cycle of taking the Lupron shot has just done wonders for our marriage, which is crazy to say, but I feel like he's, even more supportive than ever, and taking my feelings into consideration and understanding what I'm going through. Like, it's hard. We're both going through this. We're both trying to have a baby, and it's torture on both of us. But, ultimately the shots are going in me. I'm the one altering my chemistry to try to make a successful pregnancy. So, just having a husband that's there to support and understand is, I can't express it. It's just, it means everything. If the house is dirty and I'm not where in a mood where I can clean or something, he's been helping me clean. We've just been doing more and more to try to help each other. You know, he's been working a lot. They had shut down at work, so he worked a lot of days straight. So I don't mow the grass. I take care of the inside. He usually takes care of the outside. So I went and mowed the grass for him, you know, picked up the leaves and stuff. And not because I don't like to. So he does it. I'm allergic to grass, and then I'll get some rashes, and sometimes I'll have problems breathing with my asthma. So I just don't do it, and he usually does it. But I wanted to express some of my gratitude for him for always being there for me, and then I knew he's tired from work. So I went ahead and did it. You know, I was home, I had a minute, I was off work, so it's just kind of little things like that to try to do things for each other. It kind of changes the whole aspect of the relationship, and it just, I don't know, we're doing good. It's bringing us closer. So, yeah, I can't really think of anything else to add for today's video. Just wanted to give you a little update on side effects and how my husband and I are handling things. I think he's handling it a lot better than I am, which is good because one of us has to. But sorry, I'm petting my dog. He's came right here. Wanted to come give me some lovin's. So thank you everybody for tuning into my video today and watching what's going on for our next FET cycle. So I hope to have another update video before Christmas, just kind of more what's going on and how I'm feeling. Be sure to also follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'm trying to be a little bit more active and maybe upload a little bit more shorter videos here and there. So I hope everybody has a wonderful week, and make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more content, and have a great day, everyone. Bye.